The WWE is currently the biggest wrestling promotion in the world, and as of last year, the company was estimated to be worth nearly $3 billion. That figure might have fallen significantly over the past few months as WWE's low viewership has caused its stock to fall quite dramatically since September, but nevertheless, it still remains at the top of all wrestling promotions today. This is why WWE only sees major wrestling promotions as its true competition. Promotions in the past such as the AWA or WCW were considered as equal competitors and at one point could have put the WWE out of business. However, Vince and WWE prevailed over such competition, and today they haven't got as much competition as Impact Wrestling, a once prominent competitor, has continuously become smaller and smaller, losing a good chunk of its wrestlers and audience each year. Though it offers a much different appeal to American wrestling fans, New Japan Pro Wrestling is WWE's closest competition at the moment. However, could All Elite Wrestling be considered as competition to the WWE even when it hasn't even ran its first show? Well, there have been 5 ways WWE have shown they are taking All Elite Wrestling seriously and have seemingly touched a nerve with WWE's head honcho. Number 1. Locking in talent. You might have noticed towards the end of the year that WWE hardly future-endeavored anybody, with the majority, that being Enzo Amore, Rich Swann and Big Cass, all being released earlier in the year. There's a good reason why. WWE doesn't want anybody to become a free agent at the moment, in fear that they would lose them to its competition, namely All Elite Wrestling, even before the promotion was officially announced. Brian Alvarez noted on Wrestling Observer Live, "You know that this information about the trademarks coming out that came out yesterday, you know that now that anybody WWE was maybe considering letting go, they're not gonna let anybody go. They're not gonna let anybody become a free agent. They're gonna lock everybody down. They've got the money to do it." Number 2. Banning AEW merchandise at WWE events. On the same day as SmackDown Live was set to air, All Elite Wrestling held a rally in Jacksonville, Florida to make some big announcements and give several specifics about the new promotion. The rally, which was held at TIA Bankfield parking lot, was literally just yards away from where SmackDown was coming live from the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. Thus, fans who attended the rally might have also been planning to attend SmackDown that very night. However, if you managed to purchase some AEW merchandise and wore it to the show, chances are you'd have to go home and get changed or buy some WWE merch to cover it up, as fans were reportedly being turned away if they were wearing anything associated with the opposing promotion. One fan on Twitter @scrump_1 tweeted, "Was just turned away from attending SmackDown for wearing AEW merchandise. Was told I would not be allowed in or to purchase a ticket per WWE. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Cody Rhodes, you guys wouldn't turn me away from an AEW show, would you?" Whilst this was one fan's account, a WWE representative confirmed that there was no such directive, telling Ryan Satin, "A rep for WWE claims there was no directive telling security to not allow people in All Elite Wrestling merch to enter the building, despite a video existing of security confirming they weren't allowing fans in AEW merch to enter. It's possible WWE had changed their minds about letting fans with such merch in, but it shows they don't want to give them any advertising. Measures they would only take with serious competition." Number 3. WWE officials were at the rally. Since the All Elite Wrestling rally was in close proximity of SmackDown's Tuesday night show, Vince couldn't resist sending a few WWE officials to attend the rally to see what all the hullabaloo was about, or in their eyes, monitoring the situation. Again, would they have even bothered if this wasn't considered serious competition? Number 4. Scouting for talent before All Elite Wrestling. Both promotions have reported to be aggressive in trying to get their talent on board, with rumours surfacing that WWE had made a huge offer to try and get former IWGP champion Kenny Omega signed. Reports have suggested that Omega has not accepted nor declined the offer, but many believe he will stick with his friends in AEW for the meantime, who could potentially strike a deal with New Japan Pro Wrestling to co-promote shows. All Elite Wrestling have also been equally aggressive, trying to get talent from ICW, only to lose them to WWE. Dave Meltzer reported that AEW was trying to secure 2-time ICW Women's Champion Viper, but she went with WWE instead. Elite currently have their eyes set on Stardom's Mayu Iwatani, but WWE could again come in with the robbery. And number 5. Jerichos Snob. Many of you already know that former WWE Champion and multiple World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho made the shocking announcement that he is officially signed with All Elite Wrestling. As a result, WWE didn't waste any time in moving Jericho's profile from the main roster into its graveyard alumni section. Not only that, but WWE went so far enough to give him the Hulk Hogan treatment by replacing him in their intro. Apparently, Jericho was in talks with WWE before he wrestled at Wrestle Kingdom 13, but it's obvious any plans they discussed fell through. Signing with AEW has resulted in Jericho being replaced by Cesaro, as one user noticed on Twitter when he grabbed a screenshot of the intro. What do you guys think? Are WWE treating AEW as serious competition? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.